And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel.
I'm Violet. Ruby.
And today, we're taking a look at Aladin's Flying Carpet. Now, I have a German version here, brought this in from Germany, from Goliath Games. I'm hoping that it comes to America soon, because in this game, you actually have a flying carpet. And you're trying to load this flying carpet. Let's see if we can do this here. So you can see it. There we go. You're going to load this flying carpet up with treasure. Am I good at this?
Yeah.
All right. So, we'll take a look at the game, and we'll be back. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this device first. Now, you see that this here is floating in midair, but it's not as simple as it sounds, okay? Now, there's this plastic piece, and unfortunately, this doesn't stay together. You actually have to snap it into place and take it apart, or it doesn't fit back in the box. And it also kind of leans back like this. This has a magnet at the top, and this magnet, when you put it over this, will hold it in place. Now, at the bottom here is a little scorpion, because underneath here you'll see that there's the fishing wire that is holding this in place. And you're going to need to do that because when you first put this together, you're going to need to basically tighten or untighten the scorpion here to make this go up or down. You can see that if it was sitting here, it wouldn't hold it in place. So up or down a little bit can make a big difference, and you can make the game easier or harder based on how much you have that string tightened. Now, there's a bag that players are going to have, and then the game is pretty simple. You're just going to pull an item from the bag, and then you're going to place it on the flying carpet. And it's got to stay there, of course. And as you place these here, it's going to wobble more and more, and eventually there will be so much stuff on it that it's going to fall. Now, again, like I said, you can make it harder. Apparently that was enough right there. You can make it harder by pulling it away. I also made it harder by... if you filled the whole thing up, then you had to take items off. But this can hold a whole pile. Let's see if I can put all these on here, giving it support. Woo! Yeah, it didn't hold all those. That's because I have it kind of on a harder level right now. But that's the game. So it's kind of a neat mechanism, and players can see it floating in midair. That's how you play. All right, girls, what do you think of the game?
It's really fun because I like it when we just put the stuff on. The hardest is the treasure chest.
Is it the hardest one because it's the biggest? What'd you think?
I thought it was fun, but it is funny when somebody actually drops it.
Yeah? Did you make it fall?
Well, yep.
What about you? Did you make it fall? You haven't made it fall yet? Oh, she just got lucky. I mean, really, the game is kind of a dexterity game. You can play groups, you can play with adults and things. You know, you could say that you know, because you're feeling inside the bag, you can obviously pull out the bigger treasures. There's little rings in the bag. They're easy. There's swords. Swords are easy too, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Piles of gold, they're harder. And the treasure chests are the hardest?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a way.
And like I said, if you get really good at it, then you can take the pieces off. But I think the whole thing is mostly just about the presentation. The fact that you actually have this floating carpet. It's using magnets, but it really works well visually. My only qualm about it is fitting it in this box. It's one of those stupid boxes where you can only open it from the end. I do not know why companies think these are good boxes. It still irritates me that these boxes can't have a lid. And so I have to take this thing off, which involves me kind of twisting it out a little bit so the piece comes out like that, and then everything fits in there. And then because there's a string on it, you just got to be careful that string isn't yanked. You can add more string, of course, using your own fishing line, but that's how it fits together. So, final thoughts, chillin'. What did you think of this one? Good or bad?
Good.
You liked it? What's your favorite part about it?
My favorite part is when everybody gets so scared when they pick something hard.
Oh, they're scared to put it on?
The other people are.
Ah, okay. What about you?
I liked about it because it was cool when it's floating. So and mostly I really want to put the treasure chest on first before we do anything.
Before it gets hard before it falls?
Yep.
All right, I think this one would be a winner with everybody. It certainly was a winner with all the kids that I played it with. Aladin's Flying Carpet.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door.